And I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue, Craven Cottage, by the banks of the Thames. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me here on the commentary box is Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Fulham facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. My advice to the players out there is try and get off to a quick start, be accountable for your own performance, but above all, go out and enjoy yourself. Should be a great game.
And this is the team Fulham have selected. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the three up front, the three in midfield supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the three centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas? Good luck.
And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion. I'll tell you what, you don't see this formation every day of the week.
No, I mean, it looks very attack-minded with the three up front, the three in midfield supplying the width as well, but I'm a little bit worried about the three centre-backs. Will they get exposed in the wide areas?
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And the game begins. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Welbeck. Well, the pass not finding its target. He's lost it. Lallana. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Head in a hand sort of moment.
Chance to do damage. Interception to snuff out the danger. Anguissa. Here's Ademola Lookman. Robinson. Ivan Caballero. And he stopped them in their tracks. Bissouma. Trossard. Yves Bissouma has it. Welbeck. March. Welbeck. March. March now. March. Well, a textbook interception. Bobby Reid. That is how to apply the pressure. Harrison Reed. Loftus-Cheek. And in possession, Caballero. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Bissouma. Well, possession ceded. Anguissa. Reed. Loftus-Cheek. Could be, but into the keeper's gloves. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Now, will they do it from here? Defending of the highest class to stop him. Adam Webster. White. Bissouma. And that puts them in position. A move of promise on the flank. It might be on for them. Well, that's a super ball over the top. Well, he analyses it, you know. I think he'll feel he shouldn't have taken on the shot from there.
Well, he definitely shouldn't have done. The angle's all wrong. He's got to look for other options.
Anguissa. A fine reading of the situation. Bissouma. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Well, they were possessing the ball well, but now they've lost it. Tosin Adarabioyo. Loftus-Cheek. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Bissouma. March now. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. A real defensive commitment there. Anguissa. And Reed with it. Harrison Reed. Reed. Couldn't keep it. Unable to keep the ball. Can they create something from here? Ivan Caballero. Reed. Anguissa. Can they get in behind them? That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances.
Well, you can tell what the fans think of that decision. They're certain it should have been a penalty.
Anguissa. Good-looking ball. Reed. It's with Anguissa. Ivan Caballero. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. He's been testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Anguissa. Loftus-Cheek. Oh, showing good patience. Loftus-Cheek. Excellent block. Did well to win the ball back. He's in here. And he misfires. The score sheet remains blank.
Well, it looked for all of the world that it should have been the first goal of the game. But his finishing has to be better than that.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Really good interception. Onguisa. Harrison Reed. Lookman. Reed now. Getting in there to intercept. Onguisa. Loftus-Cheek. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Pulls it back. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. March. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Well, great read there to intercept. Harrison Reed. Onguisa. Really nice ball. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Lallana. Yves Bissouma has it. Welbeck. Well, they keep the ball moving. Good tackle, take it away. Oh, a lovely ball. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And still looking for space. Tremendous block. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? March. It's with Welbeck. And teammates to play it to. And winning it back. Have they given him too much space? Couldn't hang on to it.
Fulham totally taking control of this game in the last 15 minutes. I'm really impressed with how they've created from midfield. Their forwards have been really good as well, creating chances around that box. Can they put one away?
And giving the ball away. Lallana. Yves Bissouma has it. Welbeck. What can he do from here? Well, he has the measure of his man. Terrific block there. Tosin Adarabioyo. It is to be a throw-in. March. Intercepting it intelligently. Harrison Reed. Reed. Onguisa. Harrison Reed. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. And you don't want to lose possession there. Onguisa. Well, nothing comes of it. Bissouma. Dunk on the ball. Is it going to end up being productive for them? March. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Welbeck. Disappointing pass. Dunk. Yves Bissouma has it. Lallana. Really good challenge. Trossard. Bissouma. And tidily played. Good work to regain possession. Aina. Did well to win the ball back. Lallana. And the attack fades out.
Well, Derek, just look at those stats. Not created enough chances. They really haven't. They need to up the tempo, put the pressure on, then they should win this game.
Anderson. They've given it away. Trossard. Yves Bissouma has it. March. And a timely intervention. Ivan Cavaleiro. Robinson. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. March. And possession given away. Lookman. Loftus-Cheek. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And the game begins. Well, it was never going to worry the keeper.
Well, no wonder he's looking a little bit sheepishly at his teammates. Heading up.
Well, he analyses it, you know. I think he'll feel he shouldn't have taken on the shot from there.
Well, he definitely shouldn't have done. The angle's all wrong.
And he misfires. The score sheet remains blank.
Well, it looked for all of the world that it should have been the first goal of the game.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. And he takes it away. Reed. Ongisa. Really getting stuck in. Adam Webster. Trossard. Yves Bissouma has it. March. Bissouma. Now Lallana. Welbeck! Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Onguisa. Ivan Cavaleiro. Well, now it's with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Ivan Cavaleiro. Loftus-Cheek. A chance to whip it in. Well read to put an end to that attack. Getting in there to take it away. Ongisa. And Reed with it. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Welbeck. He's given it away. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Bissouma. Ben White. Anderson. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. So making the substitution now. Lookman. Well, no way through. And breaking at pace with menace. March. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets you a goal. On this occasion, it's a simple goal from his point of view.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. The opening goal of the game then.
Brighton and Hove Albion goal, number 18, Danny Welbeck.
Robinson. And on the ball, Kearney. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Welbeck. Trossard. Throw-ins given. Robinson. Adarabioyo. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. And they'll get ready for the throw-in.
Brighton and Hove Albion. Coming off the pitch, number 18, Danny Welbeck. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Neil Maupay.
Ben White. White. And unable to keep the ball. Tom Kearney. Or is it going to end up being productive for them? Loftus-Cheek. Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Not a good pass. An attack full of promise. Lookman. Well, a good tackle. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. White. Yves Bissouma has it. Trossard. They do pass the ball with authority. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And time for the change now. Let's fly here! And the free kick delivery, so very close.
Well, he'll think it's in. From that angle, it's just wide.
Tom Kearney. Here's Ademola Lookman. Reed. Can he play it in? Lemina. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Possession lost. Tom Kearney. Here's Lemina. Good visualisation and execution. Kearney. And able to close down the shot. Well, chasing this game, but the corner might help them. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And firing it into the area. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, disappointing end to the move. Jahan Bash. Strong play here. Neil Maupay. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Abubakar Kamara. And he's through here. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, I think the players realise what they owe this coach. Lovely sight to see them celebrating with him. Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do. Well, it's not easy being a manager, and that's why they've let him down a bit there.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Trossard. Adam Webster. Maupay. Retaining possession proving difficult. Overcooked that one. Bissouma. White. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Kearney. Lookman. Flag raised for offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Pascal Gross. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And a throw-in forthcoming. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreeves.
Nasty landing on the shoulder for him there, and he's in real discomfort. He's a tough boy, I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. A danger here as he runs at them. Intercepting it intelligently. Ben White. Yves Bissouma has it. Pascal Gross. Excellent ball over the top. Gross, but it can't get all the way through. Tom Kearney. Loftus-Cheek. Lookman. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Now doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Lookman. And now they have the ball back. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. An incisive pass. Well, the keeper making sure that was pushed well away from danger. Tom Kearney. In position here to protect the ball. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Maupay. Level pegging, but can they change that? Neil Maupay. Just the challenge that was required. Using his strength to shield the ball. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Lookman. Bobby Reid. Well, didn't seem to be too much in that offside decision. Has plenty of know-how in the ball shielding department. And intercepting it. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Tom Kearney. Here's Ademola Lookman. Tension building, still level. Lookman. And on the ball, Kearney. Lemina. Now can they make something happen? Gives it a go. And throwing himself up the ball. Well, this corner could be pivotal. It might represent the last chance to get in front in the dying moments. And now the delivery. Lookman. Good strength to keep the ball. Kearney. Dangerous looking attack. Extremely sloppy in possession. Bobby Reid. Tosin Adarabioyo. And on the ball, Kearney. Lookman. Good physical play. Pascal Gross. Lallana. Neil Maupay. And still on the lookout for the goal that could be so important at this juncture. And unable to keep possession. Lemina. Bobby Reed. Moving it forward. And the ball's gone. Tom Kearney. And he read it well. On the attack, as there to be late excitement. Can they forge ahead? No! And all because of the goalkeeper. Margins, margins.
Well, that could change everything. What a super save that was. Well, that was the chance to take the lead, and the manager's frustration is there for all to see.
And firing it into the area. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. And a good-looking pass. Can they nudge in front late on here? A fine reading of the situation. Neil Maupay. What a vital intervention. Well, the two sides still locked together, and a set piece, a corner, can make all the difference. Over it comes. Well, did his job defensively. Trossard. And putting his body on the line. And the referee blows his whistle. Still all square after 90 minutes.